Howdy everypony. Now, this video is going to be a way different video than my usual videos. However, this is a very important video because this will be a collab between me and my friends Adrian, Manray, and Peppermint Pup slash Sugarbell. And, well, we're making this video. Now, if you're not into, like, politics or anything, then skip this video. But this is going to be, like, a big thing against, the governor of me and Adrian's state, Florida, Ron DeSantis. So, let's begin. It'll start with Adrian, then Peppermint Pup slash Sugarbell, and then finally it'll come over to me. Begin, Adrian.
Hey everybody, this is Adrian Manray, and I am welcomed here today with Comic Field and Peppermint Pup. Hey guys. Now, this is a video that Comic doesn't usually do, but this will be actually pretty political as we discuss, well, if you know him on the news, then we don't have to bother telling you. We're talking about Ron DeSantis and all the laws that are passing in the U.S. For those who don't know who Ron DeSantis is, he is the 46th governor of Florida, and if you know him from some of the memes, he also had a lot of laws signed that kind of messed up Florida a little bit. I mean, I say a little bit, but I mean a lot. I mean a lot. One, he banned the teaching of critical race theory in Florida schools, though honestly it wasn't part of the curriculum anyways. He described the theory as teaching kids to hate their country, which is more of a conservative thing. But the worst part is that the Florida Board of Education approved the ban on June 10th in 2021. The Florida Education Association, however, criticized the ban, accusing the board of trying to hide facts from students, which is honestly true. Other critics claim the ban was an effort to politicize classroom education and whitewash American history. Shit. The worst part is that the politicians are right. So, on December 15th of 2021, DeSantis announced a new bill, the Stop Wrongs to Our Kids and Employees Act, or Stop Woke Act, which will allow parents to sue school districts that teach critical race theory. What in the hell is this? The bill is designed to combat woke indoctrination. Do you think teaching people about other races is a cult? Bruh. In Florida, businesses and schools, by preventing instruction that could make some people feel they bear personal responsibility for historic wrongdoings because of race, gender, or national origin, preventing instructions that teaches that people are inherently racist, sexist, or oppressive, whether consciously or unconsciously, and preventing instruction that teaches groups of people are oppressed or privileged based on their race, gender, or national origin. Oh, God. DeSantis said that no taxpayer dollars should be used to teach our kids to hate our country or hate each other. Buddy, you're a goddamn conservative, bro. On August 18th of 2022, a Florida judge blocked the act, saying that it violates the First Amendment and is too vague. Good on that judge. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Now, what he's done for LGBT issues in schools. So on June 1st, 2021, DeSantis signed the Fairness in Women's Sports Act, SB 1028. I don't know the full thing, so I'm just reading this off Wikipedia. It bans transgender girls and women from participating and competing in middle school and high school girls' and college women's sports competitions in Florida. The law took effect on July 1st. Oh, God. In February 2022, DeSantis voiced his support for the Florida Parental Rights and Education Act, HB 1557, commonly known as the Don't Say Gay law, which would prohibit discussion of sexual orientation or gender identity in school classrooms from kindergarten to grade 3. Okay. If you're doing this, don't let your kid watch Lightyear if you're a conservative, bro. He said it was entirely inappropriate for teachers and school administrators to talk to students about their gender identity. No, the hell it's not. DeSantis signed the bill into law on March 28, 2022, and it took effect on July 1st. This statute also includes a provision requiring school district personnel to encourage a student to discuss issues relating to his or her well-being with his or her parent, or to facilitate discussion of the issue with a parent, and does not limit such issues to sexual orientation or gender identity. As of March 2023, DeSantis was considering for similar legislation to all grades. On April 19th, the State Board of Education extended the Act's restrictions on classroom instruction to grades 4 to 12. God damn it. Thanks a lot, you piece of shit. Unless the instruction is required by existing state standards or as part of an elective course on reproductive health. I would talk about this, but that is for a story for another time, because this is Pride Month and not this. Disney, owner of Walt Disney World in Florida, called for the law's repeal, beginning a dispute between Disney and the state government. I heard about this already. So, in April 2022, DeSantis signed a bill limiting the company's special independent district and replacing its Disney-appointed board of overseers. He also threatened during a press conference to build a new state prison near the Disney World complex. What the hell are you going to do against the mouse? Dude's just like, Jesus Christ, he's an idiot. He's like, you do shit to me? I'm going to throw you in this damn prison. Vegas is like, oh, you can't do shit to me. Okay, back to this. On April 26, Disney filed a lawsuit against DeSantis and several others, accusing them of utilizing political power for government retaliation purposes. That's honestly what's going on. Let's see what else DeSantis screwed up. DeSantis pledged to lower corporate income taxes to 5% or lower. During his tenure, corporate income taxes in Florida got as low as 3.5% in 2021, but by 2022 they had increased to 5.5%. DeSantis has maintained Florida's low tax status during his time as governor. In June 2019, DeSantis signed a $91.1 billion budget. The legislature passed the previous month, which was the largest in state history at the time. Holy shit. Though he cut $131 million in appropriations. In June 2021, he signed a $1.5 billion budget that included $169 million in tax relief. If y'all don't know, DeSantis is the reason why the taxes are higher in Florida. Disney suppressed that tax rate, so you should be thanking Disney for that, bruh. Throughout most of 2019, Florida's unemployment rate hovered below 5%. During COVID-19, in early to mid-2020, Florida and most other states saw unemployment rates near 15%. Okay, we all know what happened in COVID. DeSantis partially blamed his gubernatorial predecessor, Rick Scott, who is the 45th governor of Florida from 2011 to 2019, for leaving behind a dejected unemployment system that creates... okay, that's not really important. Sorry. Oh, this one's juicy. On April 3rd, DeSantis signed HB 543 into law, which allows Florida residents to carry concealed handguns without a permit. This one will go into effect next goddamn month. Now, for abortions. Yes, he is a very horrible person, if you cannot tell. March 2023, DeSantis sent a press conference of SB 300, which bans abortions after 6 weeks, with exceptions to 15 weeks for the R word and Alabama. I think those exceptions are sensible. We welcome pro-life legislation. This is conservative talk, isn't it? 40 physicians have expressed concern about the bill, as they should. Most major medical societies such as AMA, ACOG, and AAP consider abortion essential and life-saving healthcare. Yes, that is true. But SB 300 will make providing abortion punishable up to 5 years in prison. What the hell? DeSantis signed the bill into law on April 14th. Okay. Capital punishment. As Governor DeSantis has overseen the execution of 5 inmates, all of them convicted murderers. In 2022, DeSantis criticized the life sentence jurors imposed on the Parkland High School shooter as opposed to the death penalty. Well, you gotta have to do a lot worse shit to get a death sentence. In that case, 9 jurors supported a death sentence, but 3 blocked it. At least someone knows how the law works. In April 2023, DeSantis signed a law, Senate Bill 450, that allows juries to impose a death sentence if at least 8 of the 12 jurors agree. So majority vote. Okay. In May 2023, DeSantis signed a law allowing these convicted of mandoponying under 12 years old to receive the death penalty, defying and setting up a challenge to the Supreme Court decision Kennedy v. Louisiana. What? Why did I say mandoponying? Let's just say fogling, because that's what happened. And here we get to the shit that's kind of current right now. Between 2021 and now, various notable people urged DeSantis to run for president in the 2024 election. In September of 2021, he called 2024 speculation purely manufactured. In April 2023, he said, "I am not a candidate, so we'll see if and when that changes." Yeah. At that time, Trump was leading DeSantis in polls for the Republican nomination. Of course he did. But DeSantis was performing better than Trump in battleground polling of the general election. In a straw poll conducted at the 2022 Conservative Political Action Conference, aka CPAC, for a 2024 Republican presidential nomination, DeSantis came in second with 28% of the vote behind Trump, who received 59%. Since 2022, DeSantis has been increasingly seen as a contender for the Republican nomination. Oh, Lord. Various writers have predicted that he could defeat Trump, or said that he is preferable to Trump in view of the January 6 hearings. In subsequent straw polls, these ideas gained more traction after the 2022 midterm elections when DeSantis was re-elected governor by almost 20 percentage points, while Trump endorsed candidates such as Mehmet Oz, who is an American television author. In the Senate race in Pennsylvania performed poorly. The release of DeSantis' memoir, The Courage Should Be Free, and subsequent book tour also increased 2024 speculation. Shit, he made his own damn book. I'd rather read Scott Lang's memoir than DeSantis's. About like a week ago, DeSantis officially launched his bid for president His bid for the presidency was announced over Twitter with assistance from its owner Elon Musk. I'm pretty sure he's just doing this shit just to freaking go to Mars. But that ended up badly for him. Because everyone knows what Ron DeSantis has screwed up for the economy. Let's see if I can find any other stat. Oh. Nope. That's it. If any of you want to take over, you can. I think I'm done talking for now.
I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Have cheese. Ah!
Hello. Thank you both so much for inviting me onto the channel. My name's Sugar Belle, and today I'll be discussing problems with Ron DeSantis and the amount of queer issues potentially arising if he runs for president. As Adrian discussed in his segment, he brought up a lot of things Ron has done in the past, including speaking negatively about LGBTQ+ topics and just flat out being racist. Many of his past aides and supporters have come out and discussed the mistreatment they faced while being a part of his team. You can look up many segments online discussing this. How would someone go so low to mistreat their own staff? It baffles me, honestly.
Alright, short and to the point. I like it, Belle. And Adrian's was nice and long, but, well-meaning. So now we come to my segment. Oh boy, I've got a lot to say about this piece of human garbage. First of all, your whole thing, your whole crusade declaring war against the woke ideology, aka recognizing human rights. Huh, weird. Look, conservatism is a stupid ideology. It makes no sense. Why would you want to go backwards in time? That is my freaking question. Why? Why would you want to go backwards? Why not go forwards, right? Okay, so I was gonna do a live action segment with me, but I tried doing my sister's camera, it didn't work. So now I'm pissed at that too. But basically, the synopsis was I was gonna show like my Imperial State of Iran flag saying that this is what we need to conserve, not stupid values and stuff. And what I mean by that is, we need to preserve like monarchy and stuff, but we shouldn't preserve old family values. These family values being beating your wife and treating your children like slaves. All right. Well, I'm just more pissed now, which is just, it's great. So, let's get the elephant out of the room. Get it? Elephant like the Republican. Anyway, he did this whole don't say gay bill where if you are gay in school and you say that you're gay, then you're in trouble. It's real. Look, I can kind of see where they're coming from. I guess, like like if you talk about like gay sex or something, that's fine. I think that was their intention, but then Ron DeSantis thought that it has this stupid thought a lot of people have that everything gay equals sex. And it's just a unhealthy thing to have. But he refused to listen, and this entire thing where he just hates trans people, he hates gay people, continues as he keeps on making these stupid bills, and they keep becoming law. It's like, and he has this whole war against wokeism, aka war against gay and trans people who just want to fucking exist. Look, this man has single-handedly destroyed any patriotism I've ever had for America. Like, I have other reasons to want to move to Europe, mainly my ideological struggle of monarchism and all that. But Ron DeSantis is the straw that broke the camel's back. Or maybe not a straw, but you get it. My sister is in danger because of him. My sister is trans, and I'm bisexual. My sister is a trans child. Or, well, teen, but you get it. And that's his main target, unfortunately. It's trans children. How does this guy get votes? That's my question. How does this piece of human garbage, how do you, even Trump doesn't like him. Trump doesn't like him, from what I've heard. Okay, the person who's also a piece of shit that you shouldn't support, but you get it. Part of me wants Trump back because I kind of miss the memes and stuff, and I miss when he was the main worry about and not this piece of shit becoming president. Look, here's how you can prevent Ron DeSantis, that little piece of shit, from becoming the head of state of America. If you're American, just vote for another party. That's it. Just doesn't have to be Democrats. If you don't support Democrats, then vote for the Royalist Party. Vote for the Communist Party. Vote for whatever you want, because either way, you got to make it to where Republicans don't win the next presidential election if it's true that Ron DeSantis is the one running for president. Unfortunately. And it's not helping that old Elon Musk is supporting this whole thing. Thanks to him, Twitter has been ruined. Thanks to him, Twitter is just filled with nothing but transphobia and bullshit like that. Because before, you could report something for transphobia, and it would get taken down. I've actually done it a couple times. I've gotten a couple people suspended by just reporting a transphobic tweet of theirs. You can't do that anymore. We have people like Valid L's, that real piece of shit, that cheered when a trans woman, I can't remember her name right off the top of my head, but she committed suicide. And you want to know what that piece of shit posted? He basically did the Rip Bozo meme. You know the Rip Bozo meme? I usually like that meme. That post kind of ruined it for me, honestly. Valid L's is a real piece of shit. He's honestly worse than DeSantis, honestly. But DeSantis is still the main focus of what we're supposed to be doing. We must take action against him. You know, if you don't live in America, then protest in some way online. Because it wouldn't make sense if you live in Australia and protesting against someone halfway across the world from you. There's nothing wrong with being trans. There's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with anything like that. I gotta take a break. Alright. Case in point, fuck DeSantis, fuck conservatism, fuck transphobes, fuck homophobes. They can all go die in a fire. Look, I don't mind if you are straight. I don't mind if you are white. I don't mind if you're a cis male. And I don't mind if you're a Christian. But if you take those and turn them to the level of DeSantis, then you are a garbage human being. Something that neither Belle nor Adrian have explored in their things is the fact that if DeSantis does become president, it is honestly likely that America will become a dictatorship. DeSantis has really authoritarian views. It is very likely that if he is elected next election, he will become America's first dictator. He will destroy what makes this nation its nation. The whole democracy thing that they all got coming on. He'll destroy that. Any Proud Boy should be against him. Anyone with a sane mind should be against this piece of human garbage. So, I have compiled a list of great fictional LGBT characters just as a big middle finger to DeSantis. Here is the list. It was actually made by Adrian, and, but still. Alrighty, here's the top 25 list. I'll say who they are, their universe, and what sect of LGBT they are. Let's get it started. Okay, number 1, Wonder Woman from DC. She is bisexual. Nice. Number 2, Batwoman, also from DC, is lesbian. Awesome. Third, we have Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He's bisexual and he's valid. Fourth, Tracer from Overwatch. She is a lesbian, based and rainbow pilled. Number 5 is Harley Quinn from DC, who is bisexual. We got a lot of bi characters on this list, and guess what? They're all valid. Jane the Killer from the famous creepypasta is number 6, and she is lesbian. Valid. Number 7, Wiccan and Hulkling from Marvel. They are gay. Number 8, Korra from Avatar Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, who is bisexual. I'm not familiar with this show, but it doesn't make her any less valid. 9 is Ellie from The Last of Us, who is a lesbian. 10 is Lil Nas X, a rapper from real life. That's a surprise. I thought these were all going to be fictional, but regardless, he's gay and he's valid. Number 11, Bob from Bob's Burgers. He is bisexual. A lot of bisexuals. Neat. 12, Dr. Amber from Star Wars. She is lesbian. Epic. 13, we have SpongeBob from SpongeBob. He is asexual. Asexual people are just as valid as the rest of the LGBTQ community. Number 14, Deadpool from Marvel. He is pansexual. One of my favorite characters. Nice to know he's in the LGBT community like me. Number 5, Gus Fring from Breaking Bad is gay. Walter, Gus is gay, and I support him. Alright, I can't do a good impression of that character. I can't do a good impression of Finger. But whatever. Number 16, Queen May from The Boys, who is bisexual. Cool. Number 17, Angela from Marvel, who is in fact a lesbian. Not familiar with this character, that doesn't make her any less valid. 18 is Yelena Belova from Marvel, who is bisexual. Cool. 19, Dreamer from DC, who is the first trans character, and she's very valid. 20 is Dove Cameron, like Lil Nas X, real person. She's valid as well. I looked it up. It says she identifies as queer, which is indeed valid. 21 is Monica from DDLC, who is pansexual. Nice. Number 22 is Glenn/Glenda from Chucky, who is non-binary. They were non-binary in 2004, too. That's real progressive for the time. Good on you, Chucky. Number 23 is Midnight and Apollo from DC, who are gay. Stay prideful. Number 24 is Sunset Shimmer. Yay, MLP appears here. She's bisexual, and of course she's valid. She's from the grand nation of Equestria. And now, number 25, Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune, who are lesbians, and they, like the rest, are valid. Now, I do realize there weren't that many trans characters on this list, and unfortunately, that's because the trans community is underrepresented by the media. So here's a couple more notable characters who are trans/non-binary. We have Rusty from Thomas the Tank Engine, who's non-binary. We have Trixie from MLP, who's implied to be trans in many ways, and Birdo from Mario, who's been said multiple times to be trans. All these characters that people love are LGBT. Some you probably had no idea were LGBT. These characters are loved by people, and DeSantis wants to ruin them. He wants to ruin you. Alright, I think that's it. Thank you, Adrian Manray, and thank you, Sugar Bell, for participating in this video with me. You two did really good in your parts, and especially thanks to Sugar Bell for drawing all of these. Her part was shorter, but she definitely did contribute to this video a lot by drawing the emoticons for this video and for the rest of my channel. Unless, I decide to change it, but I doubt it. These are really good. So, that's basically it. Subscribe for more horse. Stay prideful. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be trans. It's okay to be bisexual. It's okay to be non-binary. It's okay to be ace. And it's even okay to be straight sometimes. Okay, all the time. But just remember, tolerate each other, love each other. That is what MLP taught us, and that's what people should be doing to each other. Make love, not war. Subscribe for more horse.